What up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of What's in the Box Trek. I'm a lot more chill than I was last night. Watching that game was very frustrating and hard to watch. Where I am happy to be part of basketball history. It's my favorite sport. I enjoy the game much more than I enjoy the fanfare. I definitely did not like how the Lakers played that game pretty much from the start. It didn't look good from the start. And it's not so much the strategy behind the game. The strategy behind the game is pretty much always on point. They didn't even look like they cared. I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's something you guys didn't see. But the Lakers didn't look like they didn't play with any urgency. They're not playing like they need these games. I think, let's say since the end of the third quarter against New Orleans, which is only a game and a quarter, they just haven't looked like they really needed the game. At the end of this game, Patrick Beverley and Russell Westbrook looked like they cared, but I don't know. I don't know if the Lakers think the season is already over, or they don't like their chances since they didn't get Kyrie Irving, or whatever's happening. But LeBron, all-time scoring leader in the NBA, that's a big thing. But the game itself, the Lakers could have done a lot better. So let's get into the stats. The Thunder beat the Lakers 133-130. The Thunder ended up with 94 attempts, the Lakers to 85. Much of that had to do with turnovers, just to be straight up and down, because, look, the Lakers shot 57% from the field. They shot almost 58% from the field. Thunder shot 52. Now, I have said on this show, and I won't back down from that it's really hard to beat a team if they go full quarter at 60% from the three-point line. The Thunder could not miss. But unlike the Clipper game where I said that before, these were open threes. Now, wait a minute. Before you get they got to play better defense. Yes, they do. They're still the number 2, number 3 team in three-point defense. Yes. Listen, every offense is going to get something, especially in today's league when the three is an option. When we were really the difference between now, one of the bigger differences between now and when we were younger watching the Magic Johnson and Kareem 80s Lakers, and kind of in the mid-range of the Shaq and Kobe and Powell Lakers, is that the three-point shot is a much more prominent shot. It's a big deal now. Everyone shoots it. The center shoots it. Everybody shoots the shot. So you can either extend the game, extend the lead pretty easily, kind of stop a run. A three-pointer or multiple three-pointers puts a run far behind a team that scores in the paint like the Lakers, that doesn't shoot the three as well as other teams. Now, that being said, where the Thunder ended up at about 50% three-point shooting, 17 threes, right? 17 threes is a lot of points from the three-point line. The Lakers weren't too far off, man. They were 14 for 31. They shot 45%. So I wouldn't say the Lakers did horrible in that stat. I think that the Thunder just, I don't know. I chose not to look at the stat because I just don't believe that the Thunder averaged 50% from three. I do know they have great three-point shooters, but I don't think they averaged 50% from three on the night. So there's that. Free throws, I would say this is one of your differences in the game. Both teams got to the line reasonably at the same amount. 20 free throws for the Thunder, 26 for the Lakers. The Lakers just shot 70%. He left 8 points, reasonably probably about 5 points on a three-point line. Would that have made a difference? Well, it might have made a difference in a run because, again, similar to the three-pointer, stopping the game when you're behind and scoring, right? Stopping the clock and scoring is what free throws do. If you're going to leave 4 or 5 of them on the table, I don't know. You don't gain very much. That's not very profound. I'm sorry, but it's not you have to make your free throws, and that's a Westbrook issue. Almost more than the rest of the team in general. Even LeBron this year shot better from the free throw line. Rebounds, negligible. The Lakers did win this battle. They lost the offensive rebound 7-6, but the second chance points were 9-8. Thunder, negligible at best. As far as the pivotal stat of the night, 21 turnovers for 27 points. They got 18 points off of 13 turnovers from the Thunder. That's actually a pretty good amount to get from a team when they turn the ball over 13 times. But 21 turnovers is just crazy. Russ had 6. Bron had 4. AD had 2. I actually would give one of the ones they gave to AD. Actually, I'd give that one to Bron. It was too low of a pass on a pick and roll. So really, Bron had 5. The turnovers from the guard level or the ball handling level are it's just ridiculous. And 21 is a lot. 21 is a real lot. OKC is a good team. They're a good young team. Obviously, a great three-point shooting team. SGA is, man, he's got the same drive, pivot, step back as De'Aaron Fox. It's a killer shot. Super hard to beat. Tatum uses it. A lot of players use it. And he's so efficient with it that there's almost nothing you can do, right? He gets to the line quite a bit. He's an excellent player. With all that being said, and any of that being said, there's really zero reason to turn the ball over 21 times and give up 27 points. There's your difference in the game, folks. If you don't turn the ball over, you win this game. You win this game. And you know, if you're not a fan of the Lakers, you're watching the show and you're saying, oh, man, this dude, you know, doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm telling you right now, nah. I almost feel like, and this is not statistical, this is far more of my personal opinion. I almost feel like, look, only Russell Westbrook and Pat Beverly look like they want to play every single night. I don't know what was going on with AD. All of this, again, is my personal take. I don't know anything. And I'm going to tell you right now, listen to these quote-unquote professionals. They don't know anything either. They know as much as you know. Talk about it. Talk about the game. Get on and get your own YouTube channels. You know as much as these professionals because none of us really know what's going on in a person's head. But AD didn't look into it. And it was whack because we needed that game. We needed both of these last 2 games. They're against the conference. Doomsday stat. Lakers are the worst team in the Western Conference. Oh, okay, let me take this back. Excuse me. Let me run this back. Of the 13 teams, right? Because right now 13 teams are in contention. The Lakers are at the bottom of that. They're also the team with the worst record against the conference. You got to beat your conference to move up in the conference. And you just gave away 2 conference games that you should have won, in my opinion. I know the night was about LeBron. I know it. I don't have as much of the same weird issue with LeBron as a lot of people do have. I recognize he's a great player. I recognize this is a big record. But at the same time, man, like that was a game you couldn't lose. It's a game that may come back to haunt you in the end. Again, I'm saying that statistically back. Now you're 5 games back again. Remember those 5 games you gave away early in the season? Now we're back at those 5 again. You're -5 again. The Lakers have to beat that -5. They need a win streak. They need a 5 to 8 game win streak, and it has to happen soon. Now you're 1-2 in the last 30 games. I think you got to be 20-10. I think the Lakers are hustling backwards right now, and there's a lot of trade talk and this and that, and you know I'm not really big on it. I don't think people really know as much as they say they know. The Lakers front office has been pretty much a quiet front office now that Rob Pelinka's been in it. No one knew about the Rui Hachimura trade until it happened. No one knew about most of the pickups the Lakers were going to have until they happened. Like there wasn't any, Lakers are going to pick up Lonnie Walker or Troy Brown Jr. You didn't know about them until they happened. So people really don't know what the Lakers locker room is planning. They have no idea. The Lakers front office is planning. But, you know, there's talks of moving Russ and whatever. I'm fine with whatever move they make. It's just the only person that really looks like they can play that has any skill, looks like they want to play that has any skill, is Russell Westbrook. And that's really the end of the story for me. Bron looked like he was satisfied with his record. He sat down when the Lakers were making a pretty big comeback and kind of needed him. Maybe he's injured. I say you sit LeBron now. Sit him till after the All-Star break. Fine. He doesn't play for this next week, and he doesn't play, you know, he plays in the All-Star game. He gets his flowers again, and then he has to come back ready to go because there'll be, you know, 22 games or 23 games left. At that point, it's a mad dash, and you got to make that dash if you want to make the playoffs, sans the play-in, because I don't know if I trust the Lakers in the play-in. Do you? I don't think I do. This has been What's in the Box Trek, man. I'm your homeboy, Trek Life. I will see y'all, let's say Friday. They play the Bucks tomorrow. I don't I don't know if the Lakers can beat the Bucks tomorrow. Who knows, man? We'll see what happens. Trade deadline Thursday as well. Holla at y'all, man. Peace.